What is going on, mortals? Mortal T here, and today, as you can see, we're back on some Ark Survival Evolved. Today, I am going to be showing you how you can change your tech suit. When I mean change the look of it. We've had the tech armor for quite a while now, and don't get me wrong, it looks amazing, but there are a few elements that I always thought that could have looked a bit better, and they should have updated it. And because the tech armor was so good and so powerful and stuff, they never actually added the capability of putting skins on it. So when the skins came out for all the different events, you just couldn't put skins on the tech armor just to have that armor on you, so you would be safe, but have it look really cool with one of the skins that you can get in Ark. That was never a thing. They never implemented that until now. They have come up with a design and a skin for the new tech armor, and today that is exactly what I'm going to be showing you. I'm going to show you how you can get the full tech skin for the whole armor and how it looks. So let's just get straight into it. So first of all, mortals, you are going to need access to the console commands just to make this super easy for you. So if you're on a server of any kind, you will need permission from the host, or get the host to do it for you, or just for the rest of the server, just to make the armor look a bit better. So if you do have access to the console commands, all you have to do is press the start button and it will give you the start menu or the pause menu. If you're on Xbox, you're going to need to press LB, RB, X and Y all at the same time. Once you do, as you can see, these two little boxes up here will pop up. If you're on the PlayStation, I believe it's L1, R1, square and triangle all at the same time, and this should pop up as well. So like I usually do for these videos, I'm going to put the command on screen, I'm going to read it out, and then we're going to take a quick look at the skin. We're going to equip it to us to have an actual look at it. So here is your first code. It is cheat, leave a space, GFI, leave a space, tech helmet underscore V2, leave a space 1, leave a space 0, leave a space 0. So the code is very easy to remember and to put in. Once you have activated, you're going to go into your inventory and it's going to look like this. It says the Federation XO helmet skin. Now if you don't know how to equip skins, it's very easy. If you just press on the skin itself, it will highlight anything in your inventory that this skin can be equipped to. So as you can see, this can be equipped to the flak helmet that I have in my inventory, but also the helmet that I currently have on, which is the normal tech helmet. So we're just going to select that one, and then the skin is going to go to that. So now if we come out, as you can see, it does give it a big change right here. It's very different to the current one. So let's try and zoom in as much as I possibly can to try and show it off a bit better. I personally like the look of this one more than the other one. Let's just try and get a quick comparison here. So that is the old one. It is still very cool looking, but the skin is just, to me, so much better. It's just so much more clean. I like it a lot more. But that is the helmet. Let's move on to the next one. So here is the next code. It is cheat, leave a space, GFI, leave a space, tech gloves underscore V2, leave a space 1, leave a space 0, leave a space 0. So yet again, once you've activated, you're going to look into your inventory, and this is what it should look like. So yet again, you just want to press on the skin and it's going to highlight everything that it can go on. As you can see, it can also be equipped to my flak gauntlets here, but we're going to go over to the tech gauntlet and equip this. Once it has loaded in properly, we can try and take a look at it on the orbital right here. As you can see, it is kind of cool. It is lacking a lot more glowy stuff on it compared to the old ones. It's really hard to try and get a really good view of these. So what I'm going to do is unequip them. That is what the old glove looks like. Pretty cool. It's got a lot of the lights in it, and it's very stand out. But the new one is a lot more dulled down. It actually looks partly like an exo skin, kind of, just because of the gloves, how the gloves actually have got individual pieces of armor for the bones in your hand. That's what it looks like to me anyway. And it's really hard to tell which one I really like more, to be perfectly honest with you. The old ones are really good, and these new ones are pretty darn good as well. But let's move on to the next one. So here is your next code. It is cheat lever space GFI lever space tech shirt underscore V2 lever space 1 lever space 0 lever space 0. So once you have activated it, look in your inventory and it's going to look like this. So yet again, highlight it once by selecting it and then go over to the piece of armor that you want to equip to. This time it's going to be our chest piece. Once it actually loads in properly, and boom, there you have it. So look here, as you can see, it really does match the rest of the armor, the helmet and the gauntlets. It looks really, really cool, and to me it just, I don't know what it is, it just gives more of an exo skin instead of just a suit. I don't know why that is. That could just be me. If you feel the same, let me know. But that is the old one. It is very cool, but it literally just to me just looks like a piece of armor that you just put on. As with the new skin, it looks like an actual exo skin. When I mean exo skin, it means it's going to increase your strength anyway, because it's got like motors or whatever in the suit to enhance your abilities. That's what it looks like to me anyway. And it just really looks really, really cool. The jetpack also changes. Let me quickly show that off to you as well. As you can see, the old jetpack is something like really big and bulky, and it looks like you got an exhaust coming out your back. It is really, really big compared to the new one. As you can see, it's a lot slimmer design. It's a lot smaller, and it just fits more suitable to the body, in my personal opinion. So let's move on to the next one. Here is the next code. It is cheat lever space GFI lever space tech pants underscore V2 lever space 1 lever space 0 lever space 0. So activate the command, look in your inventory, and it is going to look like this right here. So let's equip it to the legs. Actually load in properly. There we go. Now it's hard to tell on these because you can't really get a good look at them. They're pretty cool. Let's try and zoom in on here. As you can get a bit of a better look. It's really hard to tell though, because it only wants to zoom into the face, which is really annoying. But yet again, it's like less lights. It doesn't like stand out as much. The armor itself is it's not like glossy and shiny. It's more of a muted matte color, which is kind of cool. Let's just have a quick comparison to when we take them off. So that's what they look like with the new one. Let's take them off, and boom, as you can see, there is quite a big difference. This is like all in your face lights, glossy shiny armor, and this one is a lot more dulled down, less lights going on. I don't particularly like the legs that much. I reckon they could have put more details in it, especially on the inner leg. As you can see, it doesn't look like there's any like plate in there or anything. Apart from that, it's still they're still pretty cool. You got the shins and the calves there as well. Yet again, pretty much muted, just with a couple of glowy lines in it. But that is the legs. Let's move on to the next one. So here is your last code, mortals. It is cheat lever space GFI lever space tech boots underscore V2 lever space 1 lever space 0 lever space 0. So once you have activated, look in your inventory, and it's gonna look like this. Highlight it, go into the piece of armor you want to set it to, and boom, as you can see, The boots are a lot less like muted. There's no like shining lights to them whatsoever. But overall, it does match the suit, which is pretty cool. So it basically all comes down to personal preference. If you want something that's flashy and kind of in your face, the old suit of armor is definitely for you. But if you want something, to me, that personally looks like a bit more like of an exoskeleton skin, I'd rather go with this one. But let's just try and get a comparison on these feet. Unfortunately, we can't actually zoom into the feet, but we're going to unequip it and then equip it again. So boom, as you can see, normal Tek boots have got a lot of lights in it. It actually looks like you got laces because that's how the lights are placed on the foot. But as soon as you put the skin on, all the lights go away and they just like look like normal boots. There's nothing flashy about them at all, but it does fit the suit rather well. So as you can see, it does all work. The jetpack, it actually lines up with the new jetpack. It's not doesn't line up with the old one, but it lines up with the new one, if you kind of know what I mean. And everything else moves as it should. It's going to be hard to try and do, but I'm going to try and show you. We're going to run here. So as you can see, everything moves pretty smoothly, and even if we go into this mode, it looks pretty darn smooth. It's actually a well equipped skin. They must have been working on it for a while, because it is very good. But mortals, that is how to change the skin on your Tek armor. It all depends on which one you prefer. But yeah, updated Tek skin I think is really cool. So mortals, I hope you enjoyed. I hope this helps you out, and I'll hopefully see you in the next video.